Hey guys, Darab here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Alliance of Defiance, playing for today spawning in the north of Kadoc, playing as Soviets who has shock rifle frontline, mechanized support, and counterattack. Team up with him is Dirty Finisher, playing as US forces, immediately locking into Airborne, getting our squad of Pathfinders early. Based off him in the south, we have Blazin, playing as Ostheer who has Jaeger Armour. Joint operations, it's a rear sight, and German infantry, and teaming up with him is Stocky, also as Ostheer who has German infantry, mechanized, and Jaeger armor. So yeah, as you can guess, these guys are a ranged team, though the ranged team leaderboard is still not working properly on COH2.org, which is where I usually look these up. But in terms of random teams, both these guys are top 80. Whereas back the other way, we've got, forget which way around it is, but I think one of these, both of them are around rank 15 basically. Near enough. So yeah, slight edge to the allies in terms of ranks, but you know, ranged team versus random edge for the Axis. Ooh, look at this, eh? New Alliance of Defiance is building, much reduced on that side. Only really good for a machine gun over there now. And wow, this area has been opened up massively in the city section. Little wee spikes there. So a 3 green start from Blazin, no machine gun, so I'm guessing we're going to see German infantry from him. Stocky going with a more conventional start. Pirates jumping in and out of the building at the moment. He's trying getting a bit of a flank, but here comes another Grenadier flanking them in turn. So Dirty Finisher having a little bit of trouble finding an angle to attack from there. Meanwhile, a double Maxim start here from Kadoc, which is very unusual, don't see that too often. But, you know, he's pretty highly ranked, so it must be working for him. Jumping across to this building over here now. Grenadiers getting picked off quite nicely by the Pathfinders there. Capping in the center now. It looks like Axis securing double fuel here early on. You know, Maxims do get off to a slow start, so maybe you can fight back. Is there no window on that side? Yeah, there is. There's just machine guns facing the wrong direction for some reason.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Grenadiers coming in from the flank on the lieutenant there. Good moves on both sides, you know, constantly probing for a different angle of attack. Oof, Blazin coming out of cover there, taking a bit of a beat down, and here comes a 50 cal early on from Dirty Finisher. Going for a fast officer tech, skipping on, you know, maybe one Pathfinder or one Rifleman to get out that super fast 50. Also went for a relatively fast ambulance too. He doesn't have like that many super low health squads that need healing up from it, but alright. Flamer roasting through that Grenadier fast. Have to retreat. And a fast half track from Stocky. I'm guessing we're going to see a Flamer half track. Very effective against Maxims. Cal setting up. A little bit extra damage onto the retreating Grenadier. And now finally the allies are getting a fuel point under their control, but yeah, they've got off to a bit of a tough start on this one. Maxims usually do pretty well on the head-to-head machine gun fight, but MG42 does have light cover here, so that's helping it out quite a lot. Grenadiers managed to come out of suppression there and soft retreat into the half track. Trying to get a little bit of reinforcement in before the flamer upgrade pops. Can no longer reinforce. There goes the flamer. Got a mortar coming across here from Blazin as well. Does go for the 4 greens into the mortar. There we go, flamer half track. Forcing the retreat. Oh, and Kadoc doesn't have enough manpower. AT grenades haven't gone for a Zis here. This is flamer half track going to force a bucket load of retreats. There's also an issue with going for, double maxims. It's team weapon heavy start from Kadoc. We have 2 conscripts available for AT grenades, so not as quite easy to access. Oh, damage onto that 50, but it gets away. A dirty finisher starting up the Stuart now. Oh boy, could he lose the lieutenant on retreat? Oh, are we going to see a chase into the base from Stocky? Looks like no. Here comes this now. Cut off here from the axis as well. That's a nice idea. In come the flames. So Allies on the back foot now with that flamer half track, getting a lot of territory control. Let's see if the Stuart can turn things around. Do have a mortar on both sides. Which is kind of interesting. Don't often see that many mortars. And here comes the Stuart. Early retreat there on the Grenadiers. Just camping out here with the Pathfinders. Does have a beacon down as well. Okay, now they're mobilizing. Pack coming in for Blazin, and there's already one out for Stocky. Oh, but it's way back at base. A little bit late starting that pack. Oh boy, and could this be the end of the flamer half track? Looks like this Stuart not going to risk chasing in there. Doesn't want to take the Faust from that Grenadier nearby, but might have been able to dive in after it there. Maxim's coming in. Listen to them sing. Grenadier on the light cover getting suppressed, or both of them getting suppressed now, and the Zis barrage coming down as well. Stocky getting hammered there. Get away pretty alright, low on health, but still pretty high on models. Didn't cost him too much manpower overall. And now a sniper from Stocky, okay. And a cache going down for Blazin, interesting. Just feel quite confident in their position at the moment to go for a cache here. And no, he went for 3 Grenadiers, but not going for German infantry, just going for LMG greens. A very rare build. Packed a little bit too far back there in support of the flamer half track. And the Allies looking to push into the fuel region that the Axis have under their control at the moment. Yeah, very, very slow pushing this pack forwards. This Blazin. Are they going to try to go for a bit of a surprise here? Double packs? No, not quite timing that correctly. Echelon forgotten about here by Dirty Finisher, and down they go, the sniper coming in for the killing blow there. And some paratroopers dropped by Dirty Finisher as well. Now the Axis team starting to push back. Sniper going to be really nice against these machine guns. Be careful though. Can take a little bit of return fire. That'll be a lot more noticeable after the patch when they're getting their sight range decreased by 5. It'll be a lot worse at sniping machine guns head on without a spotter. Whew! More shell landing on the sniper there. I wonder if it could have died. If it took like any damage from that Maxim. That was a direct hit. Oh boy, dirty finisher late on the retreat with the lieutenant as well now. And that goes down too. Jumping out of the Stewart accidentally as well. Everything going wrong for dirty finisher here. Big losses. Unforced as well. Just forgetting to retreat on 2 units. Coming in from the side, but the pack has pushed forwards nicely. The Stewart has to backpedal.
A capture point is being overrun.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? Green as green can be.
The Germans just cut off our supply lines.
Follow me.
And the engineers get a flank on that machine gun there, nicely done. Meanwhile, the Axis do get the cutoff, but the 50 cal there suppressing. Now some bars as well. Looks like you might have 1 bar on the Pathfinders too. What, 2? Just 1. I think 1 bar is like kind of the max you want to go for on the Airborne Pathfinders, since they have 2 of those scope Garans. Very prone to dropping bars if you equip them with 2 bars. The ones from recon support, maybe 2 bars is a bit more viable. Oh, okay, does get away safe. Oh, triggering a mine there just by chance. MG spinning around. But he has the Pathfinder spotting long range, so he manages dodging. Oh man, excuse me. Manages to dodge before the suppression kicks in. Looks like dirty finisher. Going for a low rifleman build. Going for another squad of paratroopers. Barrage forcing the machine gun away, but barely does any damage to it there. Now we've got some shock troops from Kadoc, has locked into shock rifle Frontline. And looking to push into this region, which is quite weak. You know, he's got the machine gun there, but that's it. Shock troops. Oh, smoke grenade is on cooldown, but already repositioning the machine gun anyway. No light vehicle from Kadoc, by the way, going straight to tier 4. And right around there for a T-34 if that's what he wants to go for, and that is what he goes for. He's coming in at a pretty good timing. Meanwhile, back here we don't have any tier 3 down from Blazin, has ticked all the way to battle phase 3. And same story for Stocky. No tier 3. So this could be trouble for the Axis team. They've had a pretty good fuel control so far. Pretty good control in general. But with no medium tank to answer the T-34, that could do quite a lot of damage. Oof, the double LMG greens just lasering through the Maxim there. Just connecting, dropping some incendiary artillery in the center. And half-track forcing the retreats though. I think that Zisparaz wasn't really connecting because those units were kind of like inside the minimum range, so he kind of did the barrage anyway, hoping it would scatter short. Ooh, race is on. Gets there just in time. Oh, looks like it wouldn't have died anyway. Here comes the T-34. Oh boy. Yeah, he's got to be careful about chasing in there. He knew the double packs were nearby because they're both shooting his machine gun. Decided not to chase in there. They're pretty safe on this side, you know, there's quite a few walls around. Only one AT gun rotating, it looks like. Recon plane up for Blazin. There's some major arty getting dropped as well. Yeah, up the back there. House connecting with the Stuart. Oh man. There goes the Stuart. Pack right at max range.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
The 1919 Paras are working pretty nicely there, combining up with the 50 cal. Blazing having a bit of trouble on that side, going for the Werfer first. Wow, and looks like Dirty Finisher also going for indirect fire first. Going to be the Scott though from him. Looks like he also airdropped in an anti-tank gun and rebuilding the rear echelon, which is a curious choice. You know, maybe he wants them for the sweepers, but at the same time, you know, he's using a Scott. Probably not going to be driving aggressively into Talonmines with it, so I don't know. Maybe he's going to go for some bazookas for a bit of extra anti-tank as well.
Light gun carrier tank ready.
Conscripts ooh-ahing forwards after the sniper here. And half-track getting some damage on them though as they approach. T-34 not taking any damage there. And there we go, sniper has to retreat. Conscripts actually getting a couple nice bursts in there. Nice shots in. Oh, those LMG Grenadiers, they're going to work. Oh, there we go. T-34 forced off. Big Werfer barrage nearly wiping out 2 units there, but they do survive. Good amount of veterancy from that though. Almost V1 after just one barrage. It's just extremely low backing away, and I think Kadoc maybe should have done a bit more play with this T-34 on this right hand side. It's often been almost completely undefended. I know there's a pack over there now, but he could just drive his T-34 just head on and decrew that pack if his T-34 was full health. Nice use of the incendiary shot there, stunning the shock troops, halting their advance. And now a Katyusha for Kadoc to follow up the T-34. I think that's a good choice. Okay, T-34 coming through. Got the flare up and he's going for a Katyusha barrage onto the Grenadiers close range. The scatter not so good though. Ooh, that last one scattering quite long. Hammering the Grenadier squad down there. Thought they might clear the area just in the nick of time, but yeah, good scatter on that rocket. Grenadier down. Nice close range barrage there, and he used it, you know, in conjunction with the flare as well. It's nice to see. Oh, big Werfer barrage. Looks like a similar story there. One rocket right at the edge of range. And look at that. The rest of the rockets are here. This one over here almost wipes out the machine gun. DP's quite low for the Allies now. About 200 behind here. They've been struggling quite badly in that department. Now we've got a Brumbier out for Stocky as well as a command tank. Very durable combination there. And Stocky with quite a lot of resources. I wonder if he's going to be building a howitzer next. Could probably get away with a howitzer at the moment. You know, it doesn't really need a second pack because Kadoc went for Katyusha after the first T-34. Let's see if another tank. And a command tank and a Brumbier can do a little bit of damage to T-34s as well, keep them honest. The Katyusha barrage there again, wiping out the pack this time. There's this right there. Is it going to try kill it now? Looks like it's at the moment got its hands full with that command tank. And Pyro's going to come forwards to recrew the pack. Now is this actually in some trouble from the sniper? Brumbier coming forwards. Is this barrage onto the sniper? There goes the Zis. Beautiful barrage now onto the mortar. There that goes too. Reinforce the pack. Now they could lose their team weapons. What a turnaround in the center. Some major arty coming down, I believe. Taking some hits, but dishing them out. Decrewing the Zis once again. T-34 here. Oh, Stuka dive bomb out the back, decrewing the M1. Double Scots coming into the center, looking to assist. Help his teammate out in this carnage. It might be too late. The damage is already done. Zis decrewed a lot of models down, and Kadoc massively on the back foot. There's quite a lot of resources though. Guessing it's going to be an SU-85 next. Oh boy, and Panther going hunting for the Scots now. There goes one of them. Stops for max accuracy on that last shot. M1 popping the AP ammo here, but bouncing. You see Dirty Finisher holding off on throwing the anti-tank grenade until one shot gets through the Panther's armor, which is a nice idea. So engine damage on the Panther. Can't chase in after the other Scot, but yeah, he got caught a little bit going for that second Scot. Maybe a little bit greedy, especially when you don't have like very many squads with anti-tank grenades, only one rifleman. Oh, and here comes the Katyusha too. Packs decrewed over here. Double packs for both of the Axis players. Squad of Pies coming in for Stocky. And the Axis players do have a lot of fuel, but remember they did build double fuel caches, so I think that's why there's such a surplus at the moment.
An elephant tank destroyer is ready to be deployed. An elephant tank destroyer is ready to be deployed.
24 kills so far on the sniper. Oh my god, look at those triple LMG greens. Oh, and the double packs. The Scot in trouble, has to get out of there fast. Recon plane up for Blazin now. Go for it. Targeting the machine gun out the back.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
T-34 coming across to this side, but not on full health. But as I said, this side has been pretty open for Kadoc. You know, it keeps pushing into the center, into this region, which often has support from Blazin's anti-tank guns as well. But he just came out to the far side, especially if he came out with a sweeper first to clear the path. That would be really, really strong. But Alright, we'll see how he continues on. Look, I haven't seen the Katyusha fire for a while. You leave it one. It's got out here repairing on the front lines, double packs moving in. It's repaired enough that it won't go down to 2 pack shots, but the packs are very far forwards. Might be able to get 2 shots off before it gets out of range. No. AT gun bouncing off the Panther. Katyusha coming down after the double packs there, but doesn't look like it did too much. Did hit Vet 1. Double packs coming back in. T-34 has to be careful. Oh, I think he's kind of backing in the wrong direction. Gets away on 1 shot. Oh, but the SU is still there. How does he go side of that? Oh, spotting scopes, that's why. On the Bombier. Ouch, that's a big bunker buster. And the Maxim gets annihilated. Kadoc still, you know, he has been floating close to 400 for quite a long time now. Getting a bit of that now, going for another combat engineer. But yeah, his infantry forces have taken a hit. Doesn't have any team weapons. Well, he's got 1 mortar and that's it. Both Maxims and the Zis have been destroyed. It's really hurting at the moment. And Jackson coming in for dirty finisher finally to answer that Panther, but has already suffered quite badly in the meantime. We have a fuel cache out the back by dirty finisher as well. Another recon plane. And this is tough, man. With the recon plane, got spotting scopes on both the Ostheer players. Very hard to catch them off guard here with that much sight. Oh, Brumbier just hammering those shock troops. Kadoc still out the back repairing up the SU. So the Brumbier having a field day. Katyusha coming down, but not hitting too much there. I mean, they have generally been pretty well targeted Katyusha barrages, just this couple haven't been. Oh, is he going to go for the ram? No. I suppose it makes sense. Maybe if he had his S-85 in position at that time, the ram could have worked out there, but without it, with random team coordination, you know, maybe the Jackson wouldn't come over. You know, I think if the Jackson bounced, it probably also wouldn't have got the kill on the Brumbier in time. Understandable. Flash coming in. Good amount of damage. Panther charging forwards, going after the Jackson. Oh, we got the ram, and he rammed a Werfer there. There's not enough damage. Still alive. Got the P-47s coming down, but it looks like they're targeting the Panther here. Not the Werfer. Werfer's still alive, only just. Could rush him with the conscripts. Oh, he doesn't have AT grenades on them still, actually. So he can't rush him with the conscripts. He's 35, meanwhile, coming in and hammering away at the Brumbier. Was that the end of it? Oh, Stuka dive bomb in the center. 2 units down from each of the allied players. And yeah, didn't continue to push with the SU, even though it could have. Double packs were absent. Jackson's still alive for dirty finisher. So is the Scott, so could have been worse for the Allies, but yeah, I mean that was just kind of a bit of a throw on that T-34. Looks like the Werfer did end up getting destroyed though by the P-47, so that was a close call. Good shot there from the SU. Continuing to advance, got the double packs coming in from the side though. Missing. Katyusha into the repairing region. Looks like he targeted a tiny bit too deep though. And the Pyros have made most of the damage. Looks like Kadoc gonna try save for the IS-2 now. You know, which, you know, there's an elephant on the field at the moment, just 2 Panthers, 2 AT guns, so IS-2 could do okay. But in the meantime, while he's trying to save for that, the Allies are struggling quite badly. Oh boy, and there goes the Scott double packs and the Jackson taking it down quickly. I mean, Panther taking it down quickly. Now the Jackson in a bit of a pathing hiccup. Those trench walls there. Oh no, and the other Panther just charging head on at the Su-85. No snares, no mines, nothing to stop it. And there goes the Su-85. And the Panther continuing the charge. Is he going after the ambulance? Oh, what is Dirty Finisher doing? Jumping out of his Jackson here. He's jumping back in now. But yeah, kind of like no snares on either of the Allied players here, really causing them some issues against these mobile Panthers. Because yeah, Dirty Finish does have 1 snaring squad, but yeah, no mines. And similar story for Kadoc, no snares on his squads. And I don't think we've seen him plant any mines so far either, so Panthers are just having a field day. Field days all round. Katyusha Barrage attacking the tanks though here. Don't know about that. Meanwhile, we've got double packs over here, very far forwards, which would be a juicy target for the Katyusha, but nope. Oh, here comes the IS-2. Let's see if this can turn things around for the Allies. They desperately need it to, because they are struggling at the moment. Okay, smoke from the Scot into the centre. Gotta look for the capture now. We've got the AT gun. Some pretty good damage to the Brumbeer. 1 shot from death there. A little bit lucky. Well, this one's not super lucky. Bounced one of those shots there. I think it would have gone down otherwise. But, you know, Brumbeer's got pretty strong armour and AP ammo had already worn off at that stage. Oh, speaking of mines, there we go. Telemine. IS-2 runs into that immediately. Does have support from the M1 there. Just coming in. Recon plane up from Blazin, so he's going to see that AT gun long range. Smoke out onto the pack, which is nice. And now the Panther overcommitting here. Luckily for him, the IS-2 missing. And this one bouncing with the AP ammo. And the Jackson missing too. Stocky getting extremely lucky there. Is he trying to target the sniper? Or is he just turning around for the Panther? Either way, looks like he's targeting the sniper. We're trying to save the veterans here on that AT gun. Kadoc just leaving the AT gun out there to die. Remember that anti-tank guns have a target table penalty against infantry. I think they only do quarter damage to them, so yeah, you're not going to one-hit a sniper with an anti-tank gun, so it's generally not worth shooting at them. Unless they're already low on health. Though, tank destroyers can one-shot snipers, so it's a bit more worthwhile with them.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Flame half-track. I didn't even realize that. Still alive. Coming back in here. You put spotting scopes on that when it's fully vetted. It also has very good line of sight. Similar to the 222. Very good for sight. I wonder if that was a Regal over here actually. Looks like it's a Teller. Looks like it's Stocky on this side actually with the flame half-track. So forget the Regal talk. Talking nonsense. Anyway, another wipe there. I think that was the shock troops going down to the flame half-track now. Finisher building another Jackson, so double Jackson's pretty powerful. And Blazin is pretty close to the pop cap limit, so can't squeeze in the elephant, but there's a pretty good resource float, so if he does lose a couple units, could just call that in instantly just about. Those two back up to full, coming into the center now, back in a nice position. Panther blitzing in on it. Oh, and there goes the sniper. Stuka dive bomb out the back though on the Katyusha, and that goes down. And the IS-2 taking a hammering from the anti-tank guns, very low. So the Panther getting cold feet though, but man, Kadoc. He hasn't been playing very well. Oh no. Chasing the base now. There goes the IS-2. Got the Jacksons coming across, but this one getting in a massive traffic jam. He's stuck on that tank trapping his own tank. And both the Panthers getting out scot-free. You know, that's another issue. Once again, no snares, no mines, no AT grenades, and the Panthers just able to come in, do the damage, and then reverse out without the engine damage to slow them down. Very, very safe to make those maneuvers. And the Allies getting exploited quite badly. Both Allied players now floating quite a lot of manpower as well. But yeah, Kadoc is not his game, you know. He's been pretty bad at I mean, letting something go down to Stuka dive bomb. I suppose I didn't hear it either, but well, I think at this stage I'd have to give a huge lead to the Axis team here. Kadoc's still in the game though. He's got a huge float. If he wants to turn this one around, he needs to go for an SU-85 and maybe even another anti-tank gun. Yeah, building an SU-85 now, but he could have built this 10 fuel ago.
Shock troops have arrived.
Here come the Jacksons. Allies need to get the VPs under control. They're under 100 now. There goes this connecting, coming out of camo. Water dropping down. The Brumbier coming over here unsupported. Double Jacksons are right there, but this one, oh, once again, already facing the right direction, delays the chase on this. Doesn't even chase that far. The Panther and the Pack's moving into position now. Oh boy, Para's in trouble. Decent grenade, got the Pack low, but not low enough. The Jacksons felt comfortable chasing there. And the Bombier is low, but in a pretty safe position. Double Jacksons connecting long range, but this one actually taking some Pack shots. Looks like to go down. Yeah, too late backing out of the arc of the Pack. And now chasing in with the Jackson. This is a desperation play. He's got the armor-piercing rounds equipped. Oh, but command tank from the side. The command tank getting it done there. And the Panther survives. The extra 2 shots from the command tank were clutch. Otherwise, I think the Panther would have gone down. And there we go. The Allies throw in the towel. I think that's a very good choice. So yeah, Kadoc, I don't know, man. He kind of threw away that T-34. His strategy, I don't know, he just got hammered. His team weapon style, not having any snares, exploited by the Panthers. It's the same story for Dirty Finisher as well. No snares, but kind of part of his strategy, I suppose. These guys need to coordinate on that a bit more, I think. And yeah, I don't know about that stall for the IS-2. And once it arrived, not terribly strong. And then it just got, yeah, didn't have any support as well. Just like Panthers just dived in once it got a little bit low from the anti-tank guns. I don't know, a bit of a mess here from these high-ranking 2v2 random players. But a good overall play from the Axis team here. The double spotting scopes working out nicely for them. Strong early game as well, that Flamer half-track. A really good option for countering Kadoc's team weapon style. And Kadoc not going for a light vehicle himself to help answer that. Really suffered for quite a long time in the early game as a result. And yeah, just overall good unit composition and good selection of the late game tanks. I was a bit worried that maybe the Axis would be vulnerable to that T-34 play from Kadoc, but he just seemed to have a real fancy for just coming into this particular area, which was, you know, constantly getting blasted by double packs or the Broom Bear, instead of playing a little bit more laterally. And he, you know, did finally come down here with the IS-2 with no sweepers, ran over a teller, got himself in some trouble. Should have played a little bit more to the sides with the T-34 while he had that big advantage. But oh well. GG, well played by the Axis team. Anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like a game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.